and you asked that question to General Masemola. So General Sibiya is here in person. You must ask him that question, which you asked General Masemola whether General Sibiya is a corrupt.
I'm a corrupt cop.
So he is here. You must not. You must corrupt.
Thank you for reminding me. That question was part of my questions. General Sibiya, are you a corrupt cop?
I'm not.
You are not.
Yes.
So all these allegations against you are false and frivolous.
False, contrived, and frivolous.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I think you have done justice. It will not be fair to ask a question like that in his absence, and when he's here, you don't ask him.
General, are you a criminal? Griselda Lewis's famous words have now been translated to, are you a corrupt cop? And SHADRACK SIBIYA responds and says no. He's learned his lesson from the 6th of July 2025 when Griselda initially asked him that question. He actually didn't say no. It was actually a closed-ended question. A closed-ended question means you just answer yes or no. He went in paragraphs and parables and told us that he's been a member of the South African Police Services for 37 years and he's a disciplined member. But the question was, are you a criminal? And not, how long have you worked at South African Police Services? Can you tell us your work history? With that, his advocate is also in the building. His lawyer is also in the building today. And he's not an impressed man, okay? He is a man with a straight face the entire time. And then we have Vin Diesel in the back. And someone said Denzel Washington is the other one. You guys are hilarious in the comment section. But basically, yeah, the lawyer was in the building today. And his face, he is not impressed at all. But we knew this, right? We knew that this was going to be a difficult day for SHADRACK SIBIYA when the MPs actually go ahead and ask him questions. I, for one, am disappointed Julius Malema didn't bring the heat. Okay, he's not going to have an opportunity to bring the heat to SHADRACK SIBIYA. Of all days for Julius Malema not to be in the house. But anyway, it is what it is because MK said, don't worry, we'll give you the drama. We will give you the drama.
I had an interview where I was interviewed by one of the radio stations or TV stations and saying, General Sibiya, now that the General Sibiya will be going, are you interested? Are you available? And I said, well, given that opportunity, I will go. And then from there, the media were running saying that General Sibiya has thrown his head in the gauntlet as well, he's ready. And as a result of that, you see newspaper article that says Sibiya versus Musigidi versus MKHWANAZI. And then the next thing, what happened is that General Khumalo got arrested. That angered General MKHWANAZI to an extent that he sent a message to one of his friends, colleague, that says, can I proceed there?
Uh-huh.
He sent a message of a song of TUPAC that says, I'll kill them at night when they're sleeping. Now, he was so furious. And then even General Masemola, to an extent that I began to hear that they feel that I have something to do with that arrest. I ended up calling the National Commission and saying, NASCOM, I don't know about this arrest. Nobody knew. I didn't even expect it because this thing is something that happened within CI. The National Commissioner then said to me, no, you wouldn't have known about this arrest because it's something that happened within CI. Then later, I also got questions from the media guys that says, hey, we understand you're going to be arrested. You will get members who says, don't go to work on Monday. They say you're going to be arrested. Then I go to the National Commissioner, ask him, National Commissioner says, no, don't put me in there. You are not about to be arrested. Then we start working together. We run until the 4th of July, on the eve of the 6th. I get a call from General MKHWANAZI talking to me, asking me whether I'm coming to KZN or no. Then I said, no, I'll be coming, General. But the next thing, Sunday, this is a press conference about me. So as far as I'm concerned, and in one of these meetings, I think General MKHWANAZI said it in this house, where he said the National Commissioner was on the doorstep of being arrested. That's why we had to do something. It's a direct admission that this was just a preemptive strike. So the people of South Africa have just been taken for a ride that, no, this is about the disbandment and the docket. Because this docket, we're not gathering dust in my office. I have demonstrated and I still have it, and this committee has got the benefit of being able to call for the dockets. They were last seen since some of them 2018, 2019, 2020, 2023, 2024. So I'm just saying, for us to be sitting here today talking about the issue of the docket, it's a non-issue. Those dockets were dead a long time ago. They are still dead now. Even if they can be called now tomorrow, you will see that they are still far.
The cat is definitely out the bag. General MKHWANAZI of the tiny little province of KZN N. Don't get upset, okay? I'm quoting Shadrack Sibiya directly with that sentence. But the cat is out the bag. Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi loves TUPAC, or should I say listens to TUPAC enough that he can quote TUPAC with a song after General Kumalo was arrested. I'll kill them at night when they are asleep. Now we know what Shadrack Sibiya was saying was, don't come and arrest me at 3 a.m. Don't do it. Don't do it. And then you're going to plant a firearm and say that I tried to shoot. And then you're going to pew pew me. This is really a battle of the giants. And let me tell you something. Shadrack Sibiya is throwing everything. Okay? Just like spaghetti. He is throwing, waiting to see what will stick, what will move Parliament, and most importantly, what will move the nation. That's why he keeps coming back to let us know, members of the public jury, that Mkhwanazi is brilliant with words. He knows how to work the nation. And besides, he has a TikTok. I didn't know he has a TikTok. I thought Mkhwanazi said specifically he does not have social media. Now, if he does not have social media and the deputy national commissioner is saying he does, and then he told us he's a very good investigator, I am left very confused with one conclusion. He does not know how TikTok works. Does he? Anybody can post a video of Mkhwanazi. That doesn't mean Mkhwanazi is on TikTok. But anyway, we'll go with Paul, who says it's a cult, so maybe cult members are posting. I don't know, okay? But that is my thoughts with regards to what the General Shadrack Sibiya has just shared with us. But also, I found it highly hilarious that he references TUPAC, because we all know who loves TUPAC on these social media streets. Shout out to Mighty Jamie. I'm sure he was thrilled about this, because Mighty Jamie always has a reference to TUPAC. And listen, I don't know TUPAC's music like that, okay? So in the beginning, I thought it was actual songs by TUPAC. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But anyway, let's continue listening on as the DA is in the hot seat, or should I say, is the one running the show right now. MK Party is done and dusted and has left the room. Here goes.
So, how much of what General Mkhwanazi told us in his press conference is fact, and how much of it is semi-fact, and how much of it is conjecture?
General Mkhwanazi is playing the country, and he's playing a mind game to the country, and he's actually playing those that are prepared to listen to him, because he knows how to play with words and what to say and the things he needs to say and how to say it in such a way that the country get moved. He will say, we are doing this thing for the country and to protect the people of South Africa. Me, I can defend myself, but the people of South Africa, who's defending them? Now he wants to play that he's defending the people of South Africa. Now he will then come and say, dockets were taken by General Sibiya. They are in his office, in his archives. I don't have dockets in my office, in my archive. I don't have that. And then he makes serious allegations in such a way that if someone was to say, General Mkhwanazi, you are the provincial commissioner, the police in KZN received information to go and conduct a search and seizure at Kalagabusha Hospital, Correctional Services. And they went there and they searched. And as they searched, they found drugs. Then someone called General Mkhwanazi, or a call come into the suspect that is being arrested, phone, say, give them the phone. And then the suspect give the phone to General Mkhwanazi. General Mkhwanazi says, you stop right there, you stop what you're doing, that docket must be taken there. That's interference. And that's defeating. If it was done by someone else, that person would have been suspended. Just let's compare the fact that he says, when they went to arrest Katiso Molefe, a team was sent from head office to there. He did the same. But there's no crime there, because as far as I'm concerned, what he does, there's no wrong. If he sent his team to go and kidnap a ballistic expert, seize the laptop, take the laptops, the files, and add ballistic expert, that is obstruction of justice, interfering And then he comes here and he says, no. The members were doing their work and they didn't intimidate and they were even bought lunch. Why are they interfering with?
One thing about Shadrack Sibiya, he will confuse you. He will answer a question and keep going and keep going. You know, it's like a car without brakes. Just keeps rolling down the hill. And if the hill doesn't have an abrupt stop or gravity change, this man will keep going and going and going. And to the point where I even forgot what was the original question asked. I forgot. So I had to rewind because I was like, wait, what question is he answering again? Because he went, General MKHWANAZI is a master of using words. He's so good. He plays the country and they don't even see it. We are dumb. And guess what? He's also, then he makes a phone call over there when there's a search and seizure over there at Kalabusha. And well, guess what? Because he does it, nobody says anything. But what happened when this happened with KT Malife, he has a huge problem with it. Why are you speaking on behalf of Mkhilaguchi that's out on 400,000 rands bail, Shadrack Sibiya? I think you just exposed yourself with that one. But anyway, let's continue listening on. Wow, I thought I had experience with a senior member. There's this particular brigadier that always answered questions while he was on the stand and would take forever and ever and ever. I thought we were done with that, but wow, Shadrack Sibiya, he's in the same league. They're in the same league. It's like they were trained by the same person. Let's continue listening on.
When they went to arrest Katiso Molefe, a team was sent from head office to there. He did the same. But there's no crime there because as far as I'm concerned, what he does, there's no wrong. If he sent his team to go and kidnap a ballistic expert, seize the laptop, take the laptops, the files, and add ballistic expert, that is obstruction of justice, interfering. And then he comes here and he says, no. The members were doing their work and they didn't intimidate and they were even bought lunch. Why are they interfering with the investigative system? Because there's a chain of possession. The integrity needs to be preserved at all material times of the evidence that has been collected. Now, I'm sitting with a situation where if there was anybody, if today I can stand up and go and call that press conference. I also used, at some point in my life, I also wore camouflage uniform. Maybe I should also wear one, go make a conference as well and talk things. But I will be fired from the podium same time. That day on stage doing that, I'll be gone. But some people, because they've got a very powerful social media that they have invested in, every TikTok that you open, no police official is allowed to do what General MKHWANAZI is doing. No provincial commissioner you will see on TikTok. He's the only one that campaign on and funded on TikTok. And this wins all the South Africans. You touch MKHWANAZI, you touch us. But he's a policeman. So I'm just saying there are a lot of things that are wrong that we are supporting as a country. And we're creating a monster that no one is able to control. That is why he's able to come here in this house and threaten members of this house and say, you don't touch the members of intelligence, and because you will forcing them to respond. And once they respond, they will talk. And once they talk, many of you, I don't know what said, many of you will do what, but that is wrong. We can't allow such a situation as a country to continue. So all I'm saying is that if the purpose for which he wants crime intelligence to continue and the political testing to continue, and then the next thing, nobody can touch them because they use this political killing testing to conduct their investigations. They also controlling intelligence. They've got intelligence on everyone. Whoever wants to come closer to them, then that person gets threatened and say that we will talk. Can't be allowed.
And there you have it, straight out of the horse's mouth. MKHWANAZI has a TikTok account. Do you guys know it? Let me know what it is. And basically he says he's an untouchable. You touch MKHWANAZI, you touch us. So he has manipulated the entire nation. Are you manipulated? Let me know in the comment section down below. With that, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, to comment, to subscribe. I'll catch you, of course, on my next upload. Thanks for all your support, guys. I appreciate it. Bye.